Here at the 77th Mount SAC Invitational presented by Nike. When one great Harvard-Westlake performance is there, two is even better. Elle Kirman on my left, runner-up Jia Rhee on my right. The winner 18:44.3, 18:58.1. Obviously in these conditions, for anybody to be sub-19 at this time of year is a huge indication of the great work that these two ladies are doing with Coach Sharp and Coach K. Jia, the move that you made in the second half of that race was, especially with this heat, was so inspiring. The first part of the race, was that kind of discussed with you and the coaches ahead of time, like to be really patient and then really try to be aggressive and ambitious in the second half?
Yeah, so basically the plan that our Coach Sharp gave us was that he wanted us to go the first mile nice and steady, and the second mile where all the hills were, he wanted us to really push that because he wanted to use it as like a good workout for this week, because this week is an up week. And for the last mile, he just said to do whatever you have left.
The blessing is that obviously the two of you get to train together all the time. So in a race situation, it's like you can look up and see that lovely black ponytail and keep patient. But then you guys also had the benefit of some of the guys from the JV race. So it was it good to kind of have targets like that, like to keep to keep your eyes up and keep picking them off?
I don't know. I was mainly staring at the back of her head, trying to catch up. She kind of ran away from me on the downhill, but I'm very lucky to get to train with her. But
the fact that this is great simulation for you ladies for the whole Harvard-Westlake program. Obviously going to be here twice, Lord willing, help providing in November on your way to Woodward Park. So just how good of a kind of like a refresher course, a reminder was it to be out here today to set yourself up for prelims and finals?
I think this is a great practice for CIF because it's the first time we get to look at the course in a year, and we get to really practice doing some of the things that we want to do at CIF, like pushing the downhill off the top of switchbacks, and we get a chance to do it here or try to do it here. So even if it doesn't work, we have another chance at CIF prelims and CIF finals.
Absolutely. Jia, obviously it's a unique situation because no other course that you ladies are running on this year, or the guys for that matter as well, is finishing actually on a track. Obviously I know that Coach K and Coach Sharp are going to implement the speed exactly when you need it, but how did you feel like that last 400, 300, getting on a track and really having to kind of feel that turnover?
I feel like I really liked it. Personally, I'm more of a track person. So
I know you are. That's why I was like, it's suited for you.
So I really liked having the ending on a track because I could actually do my thing on a flat course and just push and do what I've left the way I know how to do.
And so I asked Elle, but you had the biggest benefit. Like, were you looking at some of those guys and being like, I want to fly right by them?
At the end, I saw a bunch of them and I was like, I want to pass this guy by this time. I want to pass that guy by this time. So I just really used them to go faster in the last lap.
Awesome. Last thing, this group as a whole, how much optimism is there? How much enthusiasm is there? I mean, obviously, everybody looks at Jay Sarah as the standard in your division, but then I feel like after that, there's there's a lot of room for a great group like yours to make a mark. Just where do you feel like the group is at in terms of belief and confidence right now?
I really believe in our group of girls. I think we have a really great group this year. Right now, we're suffering with a couple injuries for our top 5 runners, but if we can get them back to health, I'm very, very excited for our CIF.
Awesome. Well, we can always be excited when we see the Wolverines going 1-2 again, 18:44.3, 18:58.1. Jia Rhee, Elle Kirman here at the 77th Mount SAC Invitational presented by Nike in the Division 4 Girls Varsity Competition. Girls, great job.
Thank you.